back to Good Day, where we love local, and there are plenty of single folks right here in the Glass City.
And that's where you come in, your chance to vote for the Toledo City Paper's most eligible bachelor and bachelorette. Riley Runnels from Toledo City Paper has all the details. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good to see you back again, because the last time you were here, we were asking for people to get signed up.
Yes,
to be a contestant.
We ended up getting a lot of women submitting, which was awesome.
Yeah.
We definitely got some good men submissions, but men next year, send in those submissions. Step it up.
Step it up. You know, I guess I'm kind of not surprised about that, because I think women are maybe a little bit more take charge when it comes to their love life.
Well, and I think a lot of the men actually had people nominate them instead of them nominating themselves, which a lot of the women sent in their own submissions. So that did make a difference for sure.
Let's get this done.
I'm sure it did. So when it comes to some of these folks who are finalists here, what are we looking at when it comes to some of the things that are in their bio? What's standing out to you?
So what's really awesome is we have 7 girls and 7 guys. They're all competing for the title of most eligible bachelor and bachelorette. And we're having a big party at Bar 145 on June 7th at 7 p.m. where people can come and vote and have audience participation, see all these fun games. It'll be a blast. But what's great is you can go online right now and cast your vote for whoever your favorite single is. So you can get to know these people ahead of time. We put together a bunch of bios with photos, their occupations, some fun facts, exciting stuff about all of these candidates, and you can kind of see who resonates with you and cast your vote once a day, every day.
Yeah, so maybe if you are single and you get on the website, this is where you want to go.
I know, right?
And then come to the party.
I know, you can mix and mingle with some of the singles.
Yeah, meet your, you know, person. That'd be very cool. So I skimmed through some of the entries. I wanted to see who these finalists were myself.
Of course.
So let's talk about some of them. Some really great ones. Let's start with the women.
Yeah, let's kick it off with Laura. I want to talk about Laura. She is so awesome. She's a fitness instructor at Alpha Omega Gym, and she's a sales rep additionally. She's very cool, very outgoing. One of her fun facts is she's terrified of Christian Slater, which I think is a very interesting fun fact.
Interesting.
I do want to talk about Ashley Spittler too. I find her to be really, really cool. She is a supervisor. She's a mom of 2. But what's really awesome about her is she's a drummer in Pop's Garage. So Pop's Garage just won Best Cover Band with Best of Toledo Awards. And so she's, you know, doing her big thing with drumming. And that's, I think, a thing that makes her a little competitive against some of the other singles, maybe.
Yes, her bio for sure stood out to me, because I was like, oh, and there was a really cool picture. We may show it here of her drumming. And her hair is all crazy. And I think she did say her hair is naturally curly. There it is.
Oh, nice.
So there you go.
She is so awesome. She is definitely one of our most competitive singles this year.
So this is just really giving people an opportunity to find someone in the Glass City and share their dream life with them, potentially.
Yeah, and we have on there a bunch of really fun questions, but one of them, like I was telling you, is the dream life question. So what's great about it is a lot of people said that they're already living their dream life, but they just want a partner to share it with. And I think that's so beautiful, you know, not relying on another person to complete you, but having someone to compliment you. So that's also very nice.
Very nice. You know, people are like, okay, I got this set.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Yeah. So I think Cynthia is our next.
Oh yeah, we have Cynthia
here.
Cynthia is so awesome. We have first of all, she has the coolest ink I've ever seen. Like, I'm obsessed with all of her tattoos. And look at that hair. I mean, seriously, she is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
We also have Mara, and Mara is really cool. She's from Rudy's Hot Dogs. She's one of the owners.
One of the owners.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
And so shout out Mara, because we may or may not have a special hot dog themed challenge for her in the game. So, you know, you can look out for that one.
Oh, funny.
But yeah, no, we have a lot of incredible women in this roundup. And then the men too. I mean, we have so many wonderful men. We have 2 with some killer hair, let me tell you. First up, Aaron Eggleston. His hair is absolutely gorgeous. If you look at those locks, they're flowing.
You want to look at his hair?
Sure. I mean, as one who doesn't have it, I wouldn't mind
vicariously.
What a nice head of hair actually looks like.
We're getting the photo ready for you.
He's great. He's involved in theater. He's in the Toledo Choral Society also. Very outdoorsy guy, very fun.
An athlete.
He is, yes, he's an athlete. And he's a farm boy through and through.
Look at
he
that.
lives in Grand Rapids, Ohio.
Look at
Those locks are great.
I know.
Wow.
We also have another one I do want to point out is Eric Strayer. So he is a very interesting man in and of himself, but what's cool about him is he actually won Single in the Glass City 15 years ago and decided to resubmit this year because he wants to prove that he can hold on to that title all these years later. And you know what? I love that for him.
He's competitive.
Yep, he is competitive. He has that edge. I love it, and I understand him. I'm very competitive myself.
You said when this takes place at Bar 145, there are going to be a few games.
Oh yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about those challenges.
So the event is emceed by Michael C. and Chris Peterson, which, you know, WTOL vet. But no, it'll be really fun. They have a bunch of different games lined up. You know, I can't give away all the secrets just yet, but they have a couple lightning round questions. They have some interactive games, some physical challenges, which will be interesting.
Oh boy.
But no, it'll just be a time for the audience who's there to kind of show their participation, vote based on their cheers and their hoots and hollers. Very fun. So, you know, if you're one of the singles, you have to encourage all of your friends to come to the event. Or if you just feel very passionately about one of the competitors, then you can just come and cheer for them.
And support them. You know, I think this is really cool because I feel like we're at an, you know, age and day now where online dating is, you know, the apps is kind of, it seems like the only way to meet people anymore. So this is great that you all are setting this up for people because otherwise, who wants to keep swiping? You know?
So if people want to vote, how can they do so?
Yeah, so we have a big voting thing online where you can go to the ToledoCityPaper.com. It's right on our homepage, but if you get lost, you can search Single in the Glass City in our search bar, and then that'll pop up. You can go online and cast your vote once a day, every day, until the party, and the voting ends actually at the end of the month. And then when you get to the party, that's your chance to throw in your last-minute vote for your favorite candidate. But yeah, read about them, see their photos, you know, if their personality isn't enough, you can check out the physical appearance too. And then you can go on and cast your vote.
They're really well-rounded individuals from the bios and things that I was reading as well, and a lot of different types of interests. And so I wish them all the best of luck and hope they can find love. When will we find out who won?
So that'll be crowned at the party on June 7th.
So we'll find out that day.
And then we'll do a big spread in the city paper with our winners, talking about them in a little more in depth than we did with some of these profiles. But yeah, they will be crowned June 7th, and they'll, you know, we'll know who our most eligible bachelor and bachelorette is.
Look at, I mean,
king and queen of the city.
A tough competition. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
more
there's
hair.
the other gorgeous hair.
More
That's Ricky.
Hair. Ricky. Oof.
Body too. I'll say it.
I know who you're voting for.
I'll let you say it, Stephen. I'll let you say
I got you.
Riley, thanks so much for coming today. We appreciate it. Really great, you know, bachelors and bachelorettes.
Yeah, because so many folks like to watch it on television, and now we have it right here in Glass City.
It's just a lot of fun. You know, we have a lot of serious stuff that we cover in your space, in our space, but I think doing stuff like this is a fun way to engage the community and get people out there to have some fun.
Yeah, get to know one another too.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thank you.